I had my remarks bound for tonight, so we can just smooth right through this. For those of you that placed a wager, I believe the over-under time limit was 10:30, and the clock starts right now. If we could please have the men's swimming and diving team come on up. Well, just swimming, we don't have a diving team. Come on down, and I'll start to talk a little bit about our season. So this year's swim season came in with very high expectations, and each swimmer competed to beat the lofty goals we'd set for ourselves. As a coach, I knew that this was a special group who had an opportunity to do something extraordinary. I am extremely grateful for the support of Anna McNichol, who did an incredible job as my assistant coach. However, we're both in big trouble next year when the real linchpin of the operation, Laura Brown, leaves. Laura is absolutely incredible at her job, and I need to find a way to convince her to come back next year. The 2018 season was undefeated on the men's and women's side during regular season, and at conference, the true domination of this team showed through. On the women's side, our girls won 8 out of 11 races and took honorable mention, or second place, in the other 5, all while sweeping the relays, making regional qualifying times in the process. On our guys' side, the guys took first and second place in every event, sweeping all 11 all-conference positions and all 11 honorable mention positions. I'm going to fly through who got what. Abby Akery, Amy Frommel, Megan Colson, Sierra Thompson were all conference for the 200 medley relay. Megan Colson for the 50 free. For the 200 free relay, Megan Colston, Kendall Quall, Sierra Thompson, Amy Frommel. For the 100 backstroke, Abby Akery. For the 100 breaststroke, Amy Frommel. For the 400 free relay, Abby Akery, Lindsay Holt, Sierra Thompson, and Amy Frommel were all conference. For honorable mention all conference, 200 free was Abby Akery, 200 IM, Kendall Qualls, 100 free, Sierra Thompson, 500 freestyle, Lindsay Holt, 100 breaststroke, Kaylin Jackson, and Emily Valiari was a coach's nomination. For the 200 medley relay, these are our all-conference winners on the guys' side. Christian Thompson, Garrett Tan, AJ Hasilla, and Hunter Baker won the 200 medley relay. Jason Pang was victorious in the 200 freestyle. 200 IM was Michael Glasgow. 50 free, AJ Hasilla. 100 fly, AJ Hasilla. 100 freestyle, Hunter Baker. 500 freestyle, Nick King. 200 free relay, Hunter Baker, Jordan Walker, Garrett Tant, and AJ Hasilla. 100 backstroke, Christian Thompson. 100 breaststroke, Garrett Tant. 400 free relay, Nick King, Jason Pang, Jordan Walker, and Michael Glasgow. The honorable mentions for second place were Nick King in the 200 free, Christian Thompson, 200 IM, Jordan Walker, 50 free, Elijah Moriarty, 100 fly, 100 free was Michael Glasgow, 500 free was Jason Pang, and Josh Sweet was the coach's decision. So before I begin the individual awards, I would like to take a minute to honor my special group of seniors and my first graduating class as a coach. Each year I saw you grow as swimmers and as human beings, turning into well-rounded, smart, funny people that are destined to succeed because of how hard you work on a daily basis. They are Abby Akery, Amy Frommel, Megan Colston, Laura Brown, Lindsay Holt, Emily Valiari, Jason Pang, AJ Asilla, Hunter Baker, Josh Sweet, and Jordan Walker. So we're going to start with our most improved for the evening on the girls' side. So as a freshman, this particular individual would karate kick during freestyle. She only started swimming because her best friend convinced her to, and that friend went on to quit during the first week of swimming. Hi, Lizzie Colston, wherever you are. She only learned what her best stroke was during this year's summer swim when she raced the 9-time school record holder to a touchout in breaststroke. Kaylin Jackson has worked every year to improve her stroke, strength, and racing ability. She dropped over 20 seconds in her 100 breaststroke, and that work paid off with an honorable mention of second place at conference. She'll be a big contributor next year on relays and in breaststroke, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for her. This year's award winner is Kaylin Jackson. For the coaches award on the girls' side. For those of you that don't believe in karma, allow me to convince you by presenting our next winner. As a swimmer in college, my coach constantly lamented how much I complained and whined throughout practice. This year, this swimmer paid me back in spades. She would constantly let me know at every practice that she was on the verge of death, that she could taste blood in her mouth when she was swimming hard, and she would really get after it, but she just couldn't breathe. So she transformed from a struggling freshman that just focused on keeping her head down in the last 5 yards to a 2-time school record holder and multiple-time conference champion. Next year at App State will be a great step in her journey to owning a Subaru, living in the mountains, and having a pet goat named Ebenezer. This year's award winner for Coach's Award is Abby Akery. She has a Jeep. She's transitioning to a Subaru. Next, for our girls' MVP, this swimmer began as a quiet, unassuming, but friendly girl who tagged along with her goofy older brother to make the team her freshman year. She turned into a dependable, fierce competitor who gave it all for her team and never stopped remembering that the real reason for swimming for RRHS is to be a part of a family. She competed through injury, was always someone to rely on to help a teammate and to be a leader. She did all this while balancing a job, being class president, and achieving stellar grades. She's a multiple-time school record holder in the 200 free relay, the 200 medley relay, the 400 free relay, and is a 4-time conference champion. I know that she will be destined for success next year at UNC Chapel Hill because of how hard I've seen her work day in and day out over 4 years. I am proud to know you and even prouder to have been your coach. This year's MVP is Amy Frommel. For our guys' side, for most improved. Following a similar trend, our award winner only began swimming because their older sibling cajoled him into it. I knew this young man when he was in 7th grade and made the cardinal mistake of calling my girl Spence, Paige Turner if you're out here, a mean name on the bus, and then followed that dubious honor up by calling me by my first name. For those of you that will be at the high school next year, I'm sure he's going to be more than willing to share that with you. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end well. He came out his first year, worked hard, and ended up on some A relays with a couple of finger points along the way. This year, he challenged himself to swim on the fastest interval, push himself during individual races, and has already begun off-season weight training. He'll be swimming on the summer swim team this year as well, correct, buddy? Wherever you are in there? If he's not even here, so we're just talking for no reason. Nick King is a dedicated young man who apparently doesn't show up to awards banquets and has only begun to scratch the surface of what he can achieve. I'm excited to see what the future holds for him. Nick King, way to go, buddy. All right. For the Coaches Award. If you've ever wandered into a gym and seen a young man slamming protein shakes, tossing around barbells like Richie Incognito on a Tuesday bender, and simultaneously taking grunting selfies in the mirror, then you probably know who's going to win this Coaches Award. No, I'm not talking about the human deltoid known as Chasen Martin, but rather his lifting partner, Hunter Baker. Hunter began this year with lofty expectations, battled through some injuries, but still came out as a 4-time all-conference member, an all-regional award winner, multiple-time state and regional participant, and is a 2-time school record holder. For the majority of this year, he was a part of a relay team that ranked as the 3rd fastest in the state. He is a drop-dead sprinter who never failed to set the tone on relays and push others to be their best. He worked hard to maximize his talent and should be extremely proud of his career accomplishments. This year's award winner is Hunter Baker. How are we doing on time? Hopefully we're under. To anyone that has followed our swim program over the last few years, you already know who this award is going to. If you followed our program, I could just say his name and walk off the stage. However, because I definitely don't see crowds this large at the Aquatic Center on Friday nights, I'm going to continue. AJ Hasilla is a 4-time school record holder, a 5-time all-conference winner, a 3-time regional and state 4-time regional and state participant, a 2-time all-regional award winner, and the Male Conference Swimmer of the Year for 2018. He is the winner of an athletic and academic scholarship for swimming to Division II Barton College, where he is expected to swim on the A relays and compete for top position in the 100 fly and 50 free. AJ is a fantastic son to Jim and Karen. If you've seen him on campus, you know that he's the best brother to Jimmy and a young man who is wise beyond his years. He is a leader through action and the occasional soft-spoken word. I'm so excited to see what the future has in store for him, and I know he is destined for greatness. I can't believe 4 years has gone by this fast, but when you swim as quick as this kid, I guess it's only fitting. This year's MVP is AJ Hasilla.